I'd say please take advantage of their service. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm starting to sound like a commercial, but honestly, that's how I feel.
Yeah, use them. Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, definitely. We have to go through you guys. Yeah. When we tried before we went through you guys, we tried to kind of book it on our own, and it just was going to be very, very difficult to kind of like book the tours and this and that. And so that's when we found you guys, and it just made everything so much easy. Like, we'll take care of it, and I mean, yeah. So yeah, definitely would recommend if anyone's going back to use Peru for Less.
I'll just say that they're amazing people to work with. But also, you know, like I said, like very personal, very professional, and they're just going to book you an amazing trip, and they're not going to sell you on, you know, something that isn't awesome, you know, just because, like, to get your money.
Oh my God, do it. Yeah. And I think it's South America for less. So you can even go to like Argentina for less and all over. So I think it's like, I was thinking about that, like, when we were traveling, I was like, oh my God, like all my friends who are even thinking about going to South America, like for sure use this site because it's so safe, and I don't know, I really like felt like we were taken care of all the time.
And I feel like I'm definitely coming back to South America, and I'll use Peru for Less, definitely.
I would absolutely recommend Peru for Less without hesitation.
Go for it.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend. Yeah, yes.
So I would highly recommend that my friends try to do something, because it takes away all the stress of travel, of trying to figure out like, where do I stay? Oh no, I picked the wrong place. It just takes care of all the stress and allows you to soak it all. So highly recommend it.
I agree.
Go for it.
Raving fans is what I would say.
Yeah.
Raving fans.
Fantastic.
Yeah, don't organize it without. We literally didn't have enough time to do it. It was all last minutes. But it doesn't feel like it at all. It feels like we've been thinking about this, we've planned for months the way it happened, and it's very personal. Very personal.
I thought everything went really well. I would, recommend them for sure.
Oh, I would definitely say go for it. It's like totally don't have to worry about anything. You just say that what you want to do, where you want to go, what is the date, and everything will be arranged. So yeah, you're totally hassle free.
Fantastic. I mean, everything has gone exactly to plan. I mean, I used to be in the military, in my previous profession, and plans never go perfectly. But everything so far has been on time, exactly as planned. I mean, the briefings were very concise and detailed, and everything happened the way it was briefed. It was just, and it's so refreshing that, because there's always hiccups, and there hasn't been. Now, knock wood, we still got 5 days here in Peru, but I mean, everything was just, it's gone so smoothly.
It's great. Yeah, we loved it. They've taken care of everything, and we really haven't had to stress about anything at all. And I feel like we really got the most bang for our buck.
Very, very impressed with. I mean, they fit into your itinerary what you want. They come up with suggestions, and then whatever they arrange for us has just been perfect.
Oh, good.
I think you guys did a great job. I just couldn't believe the logistics that you managed to arrange, and the way the itinerary totally corresponded to what happened, and the pickup times and the drop-off times, and I thought you did a great job. Really terrific, and the way you customized it to what I wanted, and also the way you left me days in places that I wanted to spend more time.
Very good service. Kelly did very, very well. Replies to emails all the time, promptly.
Excellent, highly recommended. Alright, organization was perfect. We were met at places, drivers came on the time. They were really nice drivers, really appreciative and everything. Yeah, it was. I'm really glad we did the group. That's part of it.
Cool.
Everything, the organization, the agenda, the timing, spot on.
It's been seamless, and all the arrangements have been excellent.
Just the pickup and drop off, and the guides that took us around Cusco and Machu Picchu it's been great. It's just made the whole travel experience very, very easy. We've been able to enjoy.
I would say very user-friendly. Everything was taken care of for us. There was very little stress. Everyone arrived when they said they would arrive. All of our tour guides were fantastic. Everything was just very carefully orchestrated and well planned.
Very efficient, very responsive. I think that's one of the best things about any travel agency. I've been to many places. I've used a lot of services before, but so far Peru for Less has been very good. Not only in its planning, but also in its punctuality. It's really good. Yeah.
I think Peru for Less kind of just exceeded our expectations, made us feel really comfortable, really safe. It was nice to see familiar faces and meet new friends. So.
What we've been mostly impressed with is the fact that every transport has been on time, and all our tour guides are so knowledgeable and so pleasant. It's been really, really good. Yeah.
Well tried. Good.
I mean, everything's gone to clockwork. It's just been amazing.
Fantastic.
And each of the hotels we've stayed in, they've all been outstanding.
Absolutely, definitely. Like I said, just being there for us, and we're not having to worry about anything. Everything was taken care of. So, and they had, our itinerary was great. We just followed that to the T, and it was just very organized. So, it was really good.
And I think it was always very nice whenever we went someplace, we always had someone waiting for us. So we knew what bus we had to get on, or what taxi we had to get, or train, or what, so it was very nice to have that kind of person there to help you make that transition to the next place you're going.
So far I've been really happy with all the tours and the itineraries. It's been really easy, especially because I ended up being by myself. I haven't really had to worry. So a lot of the logistical stuff was taken care of, so if you're on vacation that makes it a lot easier. I can just sort of go along each day and enjoy it without having to worry about how I'm going to get somewhere or what's going to happen. So it's been very helpful.
You better believe it.
Yeah. You were recommended to us, and I think we'll definitely recommend.
We will definitely recommend.
Yeah. We actually already have to some people.
Yeah.
Because tourists talk to each other. How did you make your arrangements and everything? And then we told them Peru for Less, and we've been really happy with it.
Yeah, I would say definitely worth the expense. Everything we could have asked for and more. Everything met our expectations. And every individual that worked for Peru for Less that we interacted with throughout our week here has just been fantastic and a pleasure to interact with.
100%. You've met it. Like I said, what I most want is punctuality, because I don't like to be kept waiting. I think that was catered well. You've provided very good places, not only to visit but also in terms of accommodation. A lot of good advice, which was very useful, especially as I'm a lone traveler. So the information you provided was very useful.
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, even made suggestions, because I had no clue about, we're going to be going to Iguazu Falls, and Spencer said, well, as long as you're going to Argentina and Brazil, you really ought to do a side trip. It's not going to add that much, and you're really going to want to see this. So there was, and spent the time to find out what we cared about,
right?
Rather than just trying to give us a cookie cutter. This is what we give everybody.
Yeah.
So there was that kind of flexibility. So it's been absolutely wonderful.
Absolutely great. Absolutely great. Yeah. But Mary Luz, is that how you pronounce it? Luce. Yeah, Mary and Fabricio were our two big guides, and like I say, they were fabulous.
She really went above and beyond what we expected.